I'd like to introduce first our first speaker, Dr. Tom Gruber, who will be speaking about rights.
Thank you. I moved to Boulder County in 1999 because I was looking for a great community. Looking for a community in which to set up my practice, live, and to raise my family. I felt Boulder County best met my definition of a successful community. That definition is a community that is a group of people living in the same place or having a particular characteristic in common. But it also is a feeling of fellowship, a friendly association with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals. Boulder County residents are generally socially conscious, health conscious, intelligent, open-minded, kind and pleasant, and of all the places I've lived and visited, most concerned about the rights of individuals and local, state, national, and international communities and nature. We have two kinds of rights. There are rights that are granted and taken away from us by lawmakers and enforced upon us through legal consequences. They regulate how we buy airplane tickets and real estate, and how we invest our money, how we treat our workers, our neighbors, and our environment. But there are also inalienable rights. Inalienable rights are the laws of existence. They are self-evident, unchanging, absolute, and are given by nature. They exist within natural law, and we are endowed with inalienable rights because we exist. Examples of inalienable rights are the rights to live, to be free, be happy, safe, prosperous, to be educated. We have inalienable rights to clean air, clean water and soil, the rights to peaceful enjoyment of our homes, and to local self-government. Community rights are more than the sum of individual rights. Community rights are the exponent of collective consciousness, which forms the moral and spiritual foundation for greater human development, greater perception and awareness of ourselves, both inner and outer. Community rights are the collective forces which enable higher reasoning, an evolutionary lifestyle, and social choices, which are the principles for self-governing and self-determining the health, safety, and welfare for ourselves, our families, and our human and non-human communities. To help mankind protect and enforce our inalienable rights, mankind has created artificial institutions called governments. Governments are doing well when they protect our inalienable rights, and they are doing wrong when they violate our inalienable rights. Governments exist for the interest of the governed and not the governors. To this end, the Colorado Constitution states, quote, "All political power is vested in and derived from the people. All government of right originates from the people, is founded upon their will only, and is instituted solely for the good of the whole." We live in an age when the legal definition of person has been co-opted by corporations. Corporate persons have been endowed with the rights of natural people. Powerful corporations control the government and write its laws to legalize their exploitation of natural people and the environment. The regulatory systems which exist under this system of government exist not to protect, but to regulate the damage done to the environment, the economy, and the political system. For instance, the Environmental Protection Agency does more to regulate the environmentalists than it protects the environment. The good of the whole has been displaced by the good of the few. Did you know that state law does not permit Boulder County to protect the health, safety, and welfare of its residents by allowing us to prohibit dangerous, life-destructive, and poisonous practices such as hydraulic fracturing within Boulder County? Did you know that the state of Colorado grants corporate charters and permits to the fracking industry, and says our community cannot prohibit fracking in our borders because it is permitted and regulated by the state? This law is called state preemption, and it is the same law which, under our present legal circumstances, makes it illegal for us to ban corporation state projects like fracking, GMO agriculture, and the privatization of our county infrastructure within Boulder County. It is the same law used to overturn the ban on cyanide-based gold mining enacted by 5 Colorado counties, including Summit County. It is the law which legalizes the poisoning of people, rivers, and the general environment of those counties and of Boulder County. The Boulder County Community Rights Network exists to help position our inalienable community rights into the foundation of our county laws. Our nonpartisan organization recognizes that Boulder County, under its present form of statutory government, does not provide its residents with the legal rights to self-determination and self-government, does not provide us with the legal authority to protect and advance the health, safety, and welfare for ourselves, our families, and our communities. Today, we will begin our petition campaign to adopt a Boulder County Community Rights Home Rule Charter, which contains the enumeration and clarification of our community rights. Our campaign will expose the illusion that our county elected officials represent us, the natural persons of Boulder County. In doing so, we will also demonstrate that our elected county officials represent the state of Colorado and their many undesirable state-sponsored corporations, and not us. We plan to enshrine our community rights into our Boulder County Community Rights Home Rule Charter and develop a stronger foundation for self-government for the people of Boulder County, and greater power to ban and enforce our bans upon all corporate state activities which violate our community rights. We will establish the basis for self-determination of our health, safety, and welfare, and begin the evolution of health and consciousness which are necessary for the realization of our human and community potential for sustainable living, spiritual development, and self-realization. Thank you.